it's time to take it back again on another Tom's Take It Back Tuesday.
Hi, welcome to Tom's Take on a Take It Back Tuesday. I'm here at Frandor, southeast corner of Frandor, a place I used to hang out as a kid. I'm going to hit 5 stops here, all from the car here. It's windy out. And I just want to show you places that were meaningful to me growing up. They're different establishments now, but it's still relevant, and I think you'll get a kick out of it, okay? Number one, this building right here, it's Oga's. It's been Oga's for a while, and then this thing, Ultra Beauty. That whole building, when I was a kid, was Kroger's, not Trippers. I mean, for you Gen Xers, you think of Trippers. For the boomers, like me, it was Kroger's. And Kroger's used to be over there behind me on Clippard when I was a real little kid. And then I'm not sure how old I was, late single digits. This Kroger's moved in here, and it was awesome because it was just perfectly lit, soft lighting. So the produce section looked really appealing. And that was new because all the other stores were all bright, looked like a schoolhouse inside. I like that subtle lighting. And so that's where the Kroger's was, and then Trippers later on. And I don't know if Everhard's was in there. Probably something else, too. That's number 1 stop. Number 2 stop is right over here. It's Liberty Coins. Liberty. It used to be Cunningham drugstore, okay, when I was a kid. And they had a lunch counter over here on what would, in essence, be on the east side of the store, this far right here, that I purchased my first lunch as a kid, I think 9 or 10, where I had to, pay, where I was given a check. You had to pay the check, okay? And they had a counter there, and I ordered a hamburger with some friends, and I loved how she cut it. She cut it in half, so the hamburger had 2 sides. It's really good hamburger, but she made us, pay before we got the check. It was like pay up front. I mean, she thought we were going to be like dine and dash type people, like 9-year-olds, and that's not. I was a straight up potato. I keep telling people. So anyway, that's what I remember about Cunningham's. Right next to Cunningham's, where it says the keyless shop right there. Okay, that's our 3rd stop here mentioned, and that used to be the Kwast Bakery. Remember the Kwast Bakery? Oh, God. Bismarck jelly rolls. Raspberry or lemon. I would go in there and buy one. But they were great. I mean, that was like unbelievably tasting, Bismarck donut or whatever it was. Danish, whatever you want to call it. But when you walked in, it was just the aroma, just like a wave of just wonderful smell. It was, I'll never forget that Kwast Bakery. I mean, I'll just never get it out of me. It's just great. Yeah, that's why I love going to the Kwast. Right next to that, and where they're selling electronic cigarettes. Not sure what the name of that establishment is, where that white car is pulling out in front. That's talk point number 4. The Foxhole PX, I think it was called. That's where I bought this. This is what I call my Starsky Jacket. David Starsky and Hutch. It was called a flight jacket, a bomber's jacket. I love David Starsky. That Starsky and Hutch, 1975. I love that show. And I wanted to be Paul Michael Glaser. I wanted to be a badass, walk around with this jacket. And it was in the mid-70s. I got it, and it was good. I bought it right there. It looked more like, it's much like a Fonzie jacket as a Starsky jacket, but I love that jacket. I'm still wearing it right now. It's not quite as good fitting as it was back then when I was, 19, 20, but it's still good. It works. But also about Starsky and Hutch, I love that show. Remember the red Ford Gran Torino 351? Oh my God, with it the red with the white Nike swoosh on it. I'm a GM car guy pretty much most of my life, but there's one Ford I wanted to buy. That was a sweet machine. The last stop where it says Conrad's Grill, right about there, That's where the boom boom room was. The boom boom room. A lot of baby boomers, like in the 70s, would go to the boom boom room, and I had, friends that owned the place or that ran the place and that, patronized the place. But I wasn't a boom boom room kind of guy, but I was as a kid, unfortunately. Because my mom's bridge club and these clubs that she belonged to, when I was 5, I had kindergarten in the morning, and she would be always going to these luncheons with her bridge club mates, and then they go play bridge, and I got dragged along. And so I had, as a 5-year-old, I had to go to the boom boom room, and it was dark in there and had all these masks around the outside, and it was just a boring, weird experience that I didn't like as a 5-year-old. So maybe that's why I never glommed onto the boom boom room. Anyway, I hope you had a great Tuesday. Take It Back Tuesday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow for another Tom's Take.